Hello, hello.
Hey, there you are. So done with it in 71.
Yay!
Is it a threesome tonight? Oh no, there's 10 people. It's a tensome.
Yep, it is.
71. So done with it tracked us down tonight. Where were
Yes.
you at all night? You are always there waiting for us. I know.
That's
You're
right.
amazing. You always are.
And your
It's the
child,
sweetest thing.
Millie.
Millie's bad.
She's playing with her tiki.
Yeah. We did the auction tonight and she jumped on a table and kept knocking everything over in between my
Wanted to
turns.
see what you were selling. Oh, thank you, Sherry M, for becoming a member.
Oh, thank you, Sherry. Oh, that's so sweet. Thank
Oh,
you.
so done with it. You're trying to assemble a garment rack and you're lost.
Is it from IKEA? Because those are the worst things. IKEA is the worst to try to assemble anything from. It could be a picture frame, and it would be the hardest thing in the world to assemble.
Hey,
Hi,
Dave.
Dave. I watched
71.
your.
Go
Go
ahead.
ahead. Sorry. No, go ahead.
I was just going to say 71. We did get your email.
Yeah, we just got it. Read it together.
Yep.
3 seconds ago. That's why we didn't answer you. But yes, 100% copy on that.
Yep.
Dave, I went over to watch the video, but it wasn't up, so I watched one from the other day.
So done
So
with
you
it
weren't
says
able to
it's a
get it back up?
Walmart. Oh, it's a Walmart
Oh.
garment rack.
Oh, did you get one of those double layered ones where they have 2 racks and wheels and a shelf? Because those are confusing. I used to have one of those. Anyway, we had fun at the auction tonight.
We
It
did
was
have fun.
uneventful.
Sherry, I'm so glad that you enjoyed that video.
Did you, Sherry? Oh my gosh, everybody's that video is making a comeback.
It was hilarious. Blissful. It's good to see you, hun.
Oh, hi, gorgeous. Are you here with us tonight? Or are you too busy living your life that I can live vicariously through you? Sherry, that hair dryer was so powerful. Did you see in the video when I took flight? It lifted me in the air, and nobody believes me, but I literally was lifted in the air from it. And I think it's because the end of the, I don't know if you go back and watch, if you look at the hair dryer, a piece of cardboard got stuck to the end of it. So it caused a massive vacuum in the thing on my head. And it was so powerful, it lifted me out of my chair. And then the breaker went out. It broke a breaker.
Yeah, that was crazy. 71 said we got dragged tonight. Who was dragging us, 71?
Really? Who? And why are we getting dragged when we don't drag? Oh, is it because we were bitching about Hemi? I bet you that's why.
Oh, probably NC.
And see, now why? We haven't said shit about her. What's she dragging us for?
Probably because we were in MRB's auction.
It's bad? Oh, for the love of Pete. Did anybody stick up for us? So done with it. NC got ya. Oh, Jesus. No, it has to.
Oh, we
I'm not
kind of
gonna.
figured that.
Well, it's probably because I said what I said last night.
Could be.
Because you and I said, listen, she did do that to
Yeah.
MRB. We
Yeah.
were sitting next to her when it happened. So I
Mhm.
guarantee you that's why we got drunk. But I
Yeah.
guess you're not allowed to say anything around here that makes any sense. Or
71's
you.
blocked in there.
No, I didn't say you. I didn't mean you. I was being facetious. I know nobody stuck up for us. She would have never had it. She would have blocked.
Oh, I know.
I was just kidding when I
I
said
know
that.
it.
That's crazy. I don't care. Last night we talked about her always having a crisis and setting a precedent. Yeah, oh yeah, we said that too.
Yep, we did.
Well, I mean, it's true. She did set the precedence. Everybody stole the idea from her. If anything, she should feel freaking complimented.
Yeah.
She's a trendsetter. I mean, you know, people that are narcissistic would take that as a compliment,
Well, that's true.
right?
Yeah.
You did, but yeah, you said she always has a crisis, and I said everybody learned from her about grifting.
Yep. Oh,
And it
well.
was because I don't care.
I don't either. Considering who it is, it's like, take it with a grain of salt.
I mean, does she miss us? Maybe she misses us.
That's right.
I mean, us two little pissing at channel creators. You're worried about what we say to our 35 people? Like, come on. You must miss us. Blissful, shut the front
Hey,
door.
Amanda. Oh, I love it, Blissful.
We're guilty, so done with it. She's saying about you,
Yeah.
so done with it.
Oh, well. I guess if
I
she's
wish I
talking
would have
about,
known. We could have went in and said hi.
I know, but I guess if she's talking about us, she's leaving some other poor soul alone that maybe can't handle it as well. So who cares what she says?
I don't care. I really don't.
I really
Blissful,
don't.
her headbands are too tight. That's what's wrong.
I love it.
Brain blockage. She didn't name me this time.
You're off the hook for this one.
Yes. Wonder which one of her trolley trolls was watching last night to report back to the master.
That's right.
I didn't want to email you about that because I figured you were flooded full of emails about it. No, we didn't get any emails about
Surprisingly,
it.
no.
Yeah. No, you know what? People don't tell me anymore because they think I'm going to get upset. So people worry because I used to get upset. So
Now
people
who's
don't want to, like Copa the other night didn't want to tell me about my
Oh,
Bella's
yeah.
picture, which I got to the bottom of. That was my profile picture for Facebook. And it wasn't Bella. It was a picture of Bella, but it was from my Facebook, not Bella's Instagram or anything. So done with it. She called me a shit story last year, but I really never fight with her. Yeah. You got up easy with that one.
Yeah. Very.
Thanks, Sherry. We're a bag of monkeys over here.
That's
Or a
right.
barrel of monkeys. I always mess up the damn sayings. It's not a bag, it's a barrel. We're a barrel of freaking monkeys over here.
That's right.
Just having fun. But if I'd have known, I literally would have. I would have went over and said, "Oh, my nose got itchy." What gets itchy when people are talking about you? Is it your ear or your nose?
Your nose.
My nose got itchy. I would have. I swear I would have.
I
I
know
thought
it.
she didn't Jess come in the live last night and say she lost her channel though?
Yeah. She must
Did
start
she
another
start a
one,
new one today?
apparently.
Jeez. Jeez Louise. Blissful, my shoulder is doing better. I restart my lupus meds on Monday. Oh, that's good. I'm so glad your shoulder's better, Amanda.
Yeah.
Are you ever going to send me your address so that I can send you your prize? It's sitting here wrapped.
Oh,
And
so
every
you
time
watch. She's got
go
a new
ahead.
true crime channel.
I
Okay.
guess we were the criminals tonight then, huh? Were we the case? We were the serial killers tonight.
Yeah.
Oh, she didn't sit down with it?
Oh, she didn't lose her channel. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yet.
I mean, it's not hard to mess that up, though, because it happens all the time. Do you have an email that I can send you? Yeah, Sherry. Here, I'll put it in the chat, hon. I'm just going to give you my personal one instead of the channel one. Because the personal one, I get notifications on my phone for. Oh, she had a backup going. Here, it's right here, honey. Right there, Amanda. Email me. And I want to start a group. I told you guys, I want to start a group, text group. So I'm going to put my number in here. Don't yell at me, guys. I know this is brave, but I've done this before.
Oh,
I'll
and
just.
she did lose her channel, but already had another one up. Okay, got it.
Oh, I gotcha. Yeah.
No surprise there. She probably has 800 backup channels.
Yeah. Well, I mean, her circle is the definition of a parasocial relationship, if I've ever seen one.
Mm-hmm.
Why 71? What are people gonna do? Call and tell me I don't I have an illegitimate child and everything else Natasha tells everybody? You know? I mean, I can be naive sometimes. What can somebody do with your I'm being serious when I ask this. What can somebody do if they have your phone number? Seriously.
Amanda says, no, please don't.
Girl, you don't all right. Do it on a private Facebook group. All right.
Yeah, that'd probably be a good idea. Just because of the trolls out there.
Yeah. It's sad that we have to freaking porn. Yeah, I'm not in the mood to
Oh,
see any
yeah.
porn.
No, me neither.
I'll just send it to Leanne.
No, that's okay. I don't need it. Send it to Blissful.
Blissful loves porn. We'll send it to Blissful. That's perfect.
Yes. We'll send it to her. She'll love us for that one.
We'll just send it to Blissful.
Oh, Amanda said that they'll sign us up for a lot of weird porn stuff.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, Blissful doesn't want that either, so never mind. Look,
That's for
said
sure.
yay. She said yay.
I love it.
Guys, we still didn't do our Breakfast of Champions. You know,
No.
darn thing. We don't want to scare. We don't want to scare Sherry though. So
No.
we won't show Sherry. We won't show Sherry. Sherry's new. Sherry's gonna ease into us perverts over here.
Not everything we do is perverse, though. Just a
No.
lot of it, but not
It's
not everything.
it's innocent perversion. It's
Yeah.
normal. It's normal women talk, right?
Right.
Is it? I think. I don't know. It was all born from Timu after
It
midnight.
was Timu After Dark.
71 said, yeah, don't scare Sherry away in one night.
No. Yeah, we don't want to do that.
If the hair dryer didn't scare Sherry away, I don't know. She might not be easily scared.
That hair dryer that is just so funny. It is making a comeback big time.
Yeah.
Are you
It
gonna
is.
reprise that role sometime and get another hair dryer?
Sherry said she's out of here. No, Sherry, we'll be sweet and innocent, we promise. We'll save that for members only lives.
There you
We'll
go.
put a
Oh, she is
trigger
a member.
warning. Oh, she is a member now. Oh no, I'm not
It's
going to
not
show
that
Sherry
bad.
the
I
lips.
promise, Sherry. It's not that bad. It's just funny
No, we're
stuff.
teasing. We laugh our butts off over here. There's
Yes, we
some
do.
nights I get off and my ribs hurt
Oh, I know. I hear you. Just like the
because
night with the hair dryer, I thought I was going to die laughing.
that wasn't as funny as the lips. The lips, oh my lord.
Sherry just
Those
sent you
were
her information.
okay, hon. Thank you. I'll send it out on Monday because I am on 8. Well, now I have how many days left? 9 days of vacation time. Yay! So
Yeah.
I plan on getting all that done fast.
Yep.
Hold on. There's something going on outside. What the hell was that?
It's all your spiders having a party out there.
No, no, no. It sounded like somebody on, like a circus conductor.
Weird.
All I
71
heard was,
the zombies outside.
there's something out there. Look, even the dog is barking. I'm locking the door. Oh, hell no.
That's weird.
It sounded like a circus ringmaster.
Weird.
It was like through a megaphone. It was like, come on, everybody. Step right up. Step right up. I swear.
71
Well,
says get an axe.
I'm thinking that's probably normal for LA on a Saturday
Zombie
night.
clowns.
Zombie clown. If I saw a zombie clown, that would be it for me. Yes, Pennywise. No.
Yuck.
Oh God.
I
You know
hate
what scared me
clowns.
about Pennywise?
What?
It wasn't his clown outfit or his makeup. It was his freaking Mrs. PT's.
The sharp, pointy, nasty,
Yes.
scary teeth.
Yes. That scared the crap out of me.
I hate clowns.
Use your blow dry.
Yeah. That's hilarious.
Sherry's gonna fit right in 71. I can already
Absolutely.
tell. I broke the problem is when I flew away with the hair dryer broke. It
Yes,
ripped the
it did.
tunnel. The hose part ripped off because it was too much pressure because the piece of cardboard got stuck on the end of the hair dryer and it forced too much air at once. Or I don't know what the hell happened. All I know is the breaker blew and I flew up in the air.
That was pretty funny.
And it
I agree
smelled like
with
burnt
71.
hair.
The original Pennywise was scarier, yes.
What do you mean the original Pennywise?
In the first It, before they remade it.
Oh, there was
Mm-hmm. Hey, Robin.
Hi Robin. Did you hear we got slammed? Bet you did. Did you guys see the mod chats though that were released?
I
Did
didn't
anybody
see them,
read
no.
those?
Mm-mm.
I'm telling you.
They were awful.
The thing is, there were literally people saying that they were hyperventilating because her channel went down and it was ruining her money.
That's crazy.
And these people aren't getting a cut. You know
Mm-mm.
what I mean? Why are
Right.
you hyperventilating over somebody else's money? Like, if it gets that real for you, please log off.
Yeah, no doubt.
I can't relate to that because even when we were there and we worried about her and felt that she was a victim, did I ever hyperventilate when something happened?
No, me neither.
Like people were literally in there saying that they were hyperventilating and they had to calm down and had to take like Tylenol and stuff to calm down.
That's
I'm not
weird.
kidding.
Wow.
Yeah. Meanwhile, this woman pulls in more money than 5 people combined in a week.
Mm-hmm.
Why are we hyperventilating? Yeah, that really was disturbing. You know, Here, let's look up the 10 ways to know that you're in a freaking parasocial relationship.
No doubt. Oh, Robin, you were
Sign.
getting bashed by NC. Nothing new. Yeah, it's not. It doesn't even phase me. I'm like, meh, okay.
Here's what perplexes me though when we get bashed. What could she possibly have to say about sweet Leanne?
I'm
What
a
could
dumbass.
she
Never.
possibly say? But that's not even something bad.
No,
Wait, what did she say? You were a dumbass.
I'm a dumbass. I don't even know my ass from a hole in the ground.
Oh, that's right. That's what she did say.
And does it look like I really care? Ooh, that was mean. I give 0 Fs. You know.
I know, but I'm the bad one, remember? Not you.
So done with it said usually she just trashes you.
I know.
I must have been due for it. It was my day for it too.
Stop.
71 said she barely paid attention to her. It was a load of shit as usual out of her mouth.
I lost the live. I can't find you guys. Hold on. Where are you?
What?
I can't find you.
How can you
Oh,
not
there you
find?
are.
Oh my God.
I was looking
71
something up.
said, oh, 71 said she was getting disgusted watching MKB's live where Granny was being bashed. Oh no.
She was getting disgusted
Granny was
because,
getting bashed. Yeah.
and it was just so Natasha was trying to be nice to Granny.
No, 71 was disgusted watching MKB's.
Oh,
They were bashing Granny.
I gotcha. Amanda said I clicked it onto her live earlier and immediately heard that Christiane.
My God, that's hilarious.
Why is it always me that's in trouble, not
God,
you?
I got bashed too this time, so it's not just you.
It was a load of shit out of her. What was she saying? I need to know. Robin saw it. Robin said, I kind of liked it when Natasha used to tell me to take a swan dive. I so remember that too.
Me too.
Oh, man. No, that's true, 71. That's some
Yeah,
bullshit.
it is.
Meanwhile, all of them were in Jess's chat 3 weeks ago, I forget the timeline, but it was recently. When the first breakup happened with that channel, then they all defected and went to different places. And a couple of them ended up in Jess's chat, and the next thing I know, they're back to bashing her again. I'm like, what the hell happened? They were just in there kissing her ass 2 days ago.
I agree, Sherry. It's YouTube. I don't get it. I like to have fun. Yes, so do we.
Exactly. That's what it's supposed to be.
Look at
Not
Robin.
turn it.
When I do bad things, I don't get in trouble. But when I'm good or not on here, I get in trouble. That sounds like
You
Christy.
and me both. It follows me.
It
It
does.
does. It honestly does. And I'm always me and her, between Leanne and I'm always the bad one. And I don't know why.
Nope, I'm bad apparently too this time.
Like Amanda said, or no, so done with it said, yeah, she usually just bashes Christiane.
I know, right?
I don't know. I want to know what she said
I don't even care.
so we can analyze it.
Then she'll just be like, oh, they care what I think.
Oh, I don't, honestly.
No, I really don't.
I just want to dissect it. It's an art form to be good at being bad. That's true. 71. Loyalty is a big thing for me, and if people don't back me up, they aren't friends. I am the same
Yep.
way you are. I
Yep.
say it all the time. I mean, I'm Italian, and that's a big thing in anyway in my Italian culture with my family. I told you my dad didn't talk to me for like a month because I told him that my uncle's spaghetti sauce was better than his. And it wasn't about the sauce, it was about loyalty. And he gave me this big speech that I'm his daughter and I should have been loyal. And
That's
I
funny.
was like freaking 14. And he didn't talk to me for weeks.
See,
That was
Amanda even said
traumatizing.
Amanda just said I was thrown in there too. So I got tossed in this mess.
Good.
Like I said, I give
I'm tired of
zero.
being lonely and I'm tired of being alone and in trouble.
Hey, trouble follows me too. That's just the story of my life.
I need a partner in crime. Everybody needs a
Yeah.
partner in crime. I mean, I honestly, it had to. Was it because that we said that she did talk bad about MRB? Is that
Probably.
why?
I'm sure that probably kicked it off.
I mean, I can't imagine what else it could be. Amanda said she's the black sheep in her family. It's all, yeah.
Me too.
It's never your fault in here because you have the token meat foot. Yep, she'll stomp you
Right.
with it. Hi, bitch talks. Just dropping in to say hello.
Hello.
Hello. We're not really talking about much. Just what do you
Just a little
call it?
chit chat for a little bit.
Yeah, just being a bunch of hens.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
What are you guys doing up? Do you guys ever go to bed? You
Yes.
guys are worse than me. You know, when you left me last night and made me get off, and I was wide awake. I sat here until 4 in the morning bored.
Oh, geez.
And then I dozed off and I had drool all over my shirt because I fell asleep at the kitchen table. And I'm like, well, I guess it's time to go to bed. Because I'm on vacation and I'll be darned if I go to bed early. So when you're on vacation and you don't have to wake up for work in the morning, you have to take advantage of that. So 4 a.m. it was. And then when I got in bed, I couldn't fall asleep. I was wound up. I think it's probably because I had 10 freaking cups of coffee when we were
Right.
live last night. Do you, if it, wait, bitch talks. If it's not drama, I feel like it. I'm a third shift worker.
Okay, got it.
Oh,
Yeah,
so you're a night shift,
we don't
right?
like drama either if we can help it.
Yeah. No, we don't do much drama. Roxy said Roxy. She
Hi,
said
Rob.
you would still be there trying to get on her panel if she didn't. Oh, for the love of Pete. If she didn't boot you. She said you try to convince people you're flipping your hair, batting your eyelash. Oh my God. When did I ever sit on her panel and flip my eyelash?
I don't know.
Oh my God. Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay, Natasha.
And she booted us.
First of all, she didn't boot me. First of all, what happened was I went on Dorothy's panel and didn't say anything but stick up for her, right? And then she got mad and wanted to talk about it the next day. But I was on a boat going to Catalina Island with my husband, and I
Mm-hmm.
would be damned if I was going to, because my relationship was already in trouble because I was spending too much time on panel with Natasha, who called me and asked every day and asked me when I was getting home from work and to hurry up and
Mm-hmm.
asked us, Leanne and I both, where we were if we weren't on panel. And I
Mm-hmm.
don't know if anybody else remembers, but how many times were we in chat and did she call us up there trying to get on her panel? I love, I have every freaking text message of her asking us where we are, when am I getting home, when are we coming up, if we dropped off, where'd happen, where'd you go, you coming back up? I have every text message to prove that, but I'm not her and I don't do things like that.
Look at Sherry said, I thought that was Glenn.
That was Glenn. I don't even have long eyelashes to bat though, Robin, so.
Robin had a beetle emergency. Uh-oh, did you have a beetle on you?
Ew. That was Glenn and many others. Always she was calling you up. Thank you, 71. Trying to
Mhm.
get on her panel. She didn't boot me. I could have fixed that whole situation. I actively decided that it was no longer worth it.
Mhm.
And the moment I decided that was when Leanne sent me a screenshot of her royalty chat. And when they were, a couple of them were in there sticking up for me, and she berated them for doing that. So Leanne screenshot it and sent it to me. So I sent it back to her.
Yep.
I said, this is why I'm not going to have a conversation with you over text message, because all you're going to do is screenshot it and send it to royalty chat.
Yep.
And that shit hit the fan from there. That was
Mhm.
my decision. I chose not to kiss her ass and beg for forgiveness for being a grown woman and going on a panel to basically stick up for her.
Right.
But whatever. So there's that. I don't care. I think she misses us.
Yep.
God. So what else is going on, guys? I saw Jess was live today. Was it a good live? I didn't get a notification. There are times that you weren't even home yet. That's exactly right, Sherry.
Yeah.
I wasn't even home yet. She was waiting for me. She wouldn't do her makeup things without me.
Yeah, I know it. I remember that.
That was before she was selling makeup. That her unboxings. She always wanted me to come up with her when she did her unboxing
Mhm.
because she didn't know makeup, and I did, and wanted me to say what things were. I have all those text messages. There's so many of them. I have so many text messages. Like, why would she sit up there and lie like that when she knows I'd have those? And so do you, because she did the same thing to you. If
Mhm.
you weren't on panel, she was calling you
Mhm.
or messaging you. Where are you?
Yep.
Trying to get on her panel. Guys, the next time she does that, please somebody tell me, because I will go over there and defend myself.
She won't even let you talk.
I'll try, though. You bet your butt I will.
Mhm.
I will try, and then she can look like an immature jerk if she
Mm.
doesn't let me. Because I can act like an adult. I don't need
Right.
to scream and yell and belittle people. So you take that, Natasha. You didn't boot me. I chose not to freaking have a conversation and kiss your ass for something that and apologize for something that I did not do wrong or whatever. I'm tired. For something I didn't do. I wasn't going to sit there and beg forgiveness for something that I did not do. So you didn't boot me, lady. Amanda, I was excited when you left NC, had always liked you and wanted to talk to you. You were the fun one on her panels. Thanks, Amanda. Leanne was fun too.
Apparently not. Well, I'm just gonna go to bed now. So that's funny.
Oh, no, all jokes aside, I was a good friend to that woman, and so were you. And it's her
Yes.
loss. It's her. It didn't mean a hill of beans to her, obviously. And it's her loss. It's definitely her loss. I had nothing to gain in my life. All I did was sacrifice my time and energy to somebody that I felt was being bullied. Boy, was I wrong. But at that
Right.
time, I thought that. What?
I said thank you, 71. She said we were
Yes.
both fun, but she was chugging vodka.
She has screwed over everyone that paneled up. I know.
Mm-hmm.
Jess was
So,
spilling private info on the other channel, was trashing Jess. It was a mess. Oh, really?
oh.
Yes, most people don't do their research.
I'm just teasing you, Amanda.
Robin said, she said the same thing about me too, that I was always trying to get on panels when Sally would go up. Yeah, I know. You always went up with Sally because you always supported Sally. You were a really good friend to her. I love Catalina Island too, Amanda. I want to go back. You know, it's only like an hour boat ride from here. Well, you have to drive to Long Beach. So you drive about 35 minutes and then you get on the boat, which you know because you used to live out here. And then the whole boat ride over, you see pods of dolphins. We saw whales, whale tails going up and spouts, and
Yeah,
it was
that's
amazing. And the island, everybody drives a golf cart. So as soon as you get there, you rent a golf cart and you just drive around on the golf cart, Leanne.
fun.
The only thing is my husband made me drive it for a little bit, and you know what a ditz I am. So you go up. There's a mountain on Catalina Island. So you go up the mountain, and there, of course, are no guardrails. Why is there no guardrails in California?
That's scary.
There isn't. You go to Big Bear, which is like 30,000 feet high, and the whole way you have to put chains on your tires in the winter, mind you,
Oh wow.
chains, and there are no guardrails. So you could easily slip on some ice and just
Yeah.
go hurling over the cliff 50,000 feet up.
God, that's terrifying.
Only and so many other mountainous areas in California are the same way. It perplexes the hell out of me. In Pennsylvania, a freaking dirt mound has a guardrail.
Wow.
So anyway, I almost went over the damn cliff with the golf cart.
Oh geez.
We
Sherry
were
said,
having.
"Screw that. I'm never going on panel or be a mod. Not for me. No one would want me up on their panel. I'm no sugar cookie. I don't sugarcoat shit. She's going to fit in just fine."
Oh yeah, she's perfect here.
Yeah, we're very much like that too.
Yeah. No, the only reason I went on, like, what does she think I was trying to gain from being on her panel? Popularity.
I guess.
Because all it did was get us talked shit on going on her panel. All going on her panel did was make us a target.
Yes.
That is all it did. Do you know how many freaking clip videos were made about me being dumb, being this, being that, being scared of her? There were so many little clip videos that I was scared of her. There were people making fun of me because she always cut me off and talked over me. Like, I got made fun of sitting next to that woman. So what does she think I gained?
Yeah, neither one of us gained anything.
I remember she called me once and said, because I used to get really sad. Like, it started affecting me mentally, all the negativity. And it honestly did. And you know that.
Oh yeah.
And hold on. I was super affected, and it showed on my face, I guess. And she called me one time and said, "What's wrong with you?" And I said, "What do you mean, what's wrong with me? I mean, this stuff's disturbing. It gets to me." And she's like, "Well, you better buckle up, Buttercup, and stop it because people are going to think this and people are going to think that." And I got a whole lecture because I wasn't being mean or happy on panel. So what did I gain?
Absolutely nothing.
And we had no intentions of even having a channel at that point in our lives. We didn't intend on that until well after we were gone. So it wasn't to freaking gain popularity to start a channel.
Amanda, they all built their channels off my back. Oh yeah. She says
Whatever. She says that about every single person in the community. Everybody built their channel off their back. Her back. Okay, yeah. People may know my name because we were over there, but they don't come into our channel because we were over there. So make it make sense.
Right.
Oh, let's go subscribe to Leanne and Christiane because they made asses out of themselves over at Natasha's all the time.
Yeah, exactly.
Where's the logic in that? 71 said, "You didn't gain anything and you had a one-sided friendship with her, and that was you because she didn't give a shit about you." That's 100% accurate.
Hi, Adam Harris. Welcome.
Oh, hi, Adam. Thanks. I mean, we're talking a little bit of drama tonight, so we apologize. We do it every so often. And it's only because we were the topic of conversation, I guess.
Oh, we don't hate you, Sherry. We would never do that.
Oh my gosh, we would never hate you.
No.
No, we don't even we don't give it that kind of stuff credence.
No.
I have memberships and they go down all the time because, well, I have to rejoin my memberships because I changed my debit card. So I have to go in and resubscribe to people. Not subscribe, rejoin the membership.
So done that says she's intimidated by anyone else who has a channel.
Natasha, what are you intimidated by? You clearly see we get 35 people in here nightly.
I'm
Max.
okay with that.
Yeah, we love it because we used to when we were doing drama and getting sucked in, we would have 10 people on panel. We couldn't do content. The content every night was drama, and there were over 100 people in the chat all the time. And it was becoming very negative, and it was not enjoyable because you can't keep people happy. You can't. So
We
we're
didn't even
happy with our
talk
35
on our
people.
channel either because we had so many people trying to talk at once.
Right.
Blissful, get
So,
some sleep, hun.
oh, you're leaving us. Love you.
Love you, Blissful. Have a good night, hun.
That's true, Amanda. At least we have a channel. At least we have a legitimate one.
Sherry
71 said, I
says,
think it's jealousy that you two never lose your channels like she does. Yeah, why would we? I mean, okay, so
mm-hmm.
when we do, like, I'm ready to present our part 2 of the social media addiction. Everything's put together. The only reason why we didn't have the live tonight is because we saw Jess was going live, and I knew nobody would be here because everybody would be there. So we waited. We said, well, we might as well just wait till tomorrow because we were going to MRB's auction at 7:30 anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So Jess was going live, and then we only had a small window before we had to be over at the auction. So we decided we'll move it to tomorrow. But I'm ready, and I have clips, and it'll show why people lose channels. We don't come up here and rip people apart.
Nope. Sherry
We
says,
don't,
I found my channel. I don't like the hate shit.
okay, Blissful, I'm excited. I'm off too, so
Well,
you
good,
need to
Sherry.
just get my Facebook.
Good, Sherry. I hope you will like it here. We don't do the hate and drama normally at all. We try to avoid it. We like to have fun here.
I mean, this is the most drama we get.
Yeah.
Just talking about this.
Mm-hmm.
But I promise you, you will not hear us up here bashing people.
No, it's not what we do.
Even Natasha. You won't see us up here bashing her.
Nope.
So, what we said last night was not bashing her. It was just stating factual
Yeah.
instances of our time when we were there.
Yep.
And we're allowed to have opinions as
I'm
well. Hi, Morning Bet. We can bash serial killers. Yeah, Robin, that's perfect. We can do
yes.
that. I don't consider those people.
Exactly. Monsters.
Okay, Sherry, go ahead.
Good
Tomorrow
night.
we're gonna, yeah, if you're around tomorrow, we're gonna do part 2 of why do people get so angry on YouTube.
That should be
So,
interesting.
oh, it is. And I went through and I tried to be really non-biased in like showing different channels and different things that are said in them.
Mm-hmm.
So I got a little from everywhere. And it's fascinating. And I also found some things from other communities just to put it in there and put a bow on it. But it's so interesting. And there's creators that they really know how to profit from the
Oh,
anger.
Adam. We're glad to have you here.
Oh, thank you, Adam.
That's really nice.
Here's last night link, Ina death threats. Okay. Wow.
Death
So
threats.
what the heck? I know, you're allowed to. Let us know. For real. Everybody's honest over here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Seriously. But anyway, sweet dreams, hon. Thanks for coming.
Yeah, thank you for coming.
Dave, did they put the video back up? Because I did. I looked for it last night and it wasn't, unless I was in the wrong place, it was unjustified, right? Yeah, because the lady that was on the live said your name a bunch of times. But it was an older video. It wasn't, I think it was like from 3 days ago. And I watched it while I was doing my laundry. But that's scary. I'm sorry that happened to you, Dave.
Yeah.
People are freaking just straight up nuts.
Yeah, that's terrible.
So back to the parasocial relationship thing. So I wanted to bring up the 10 signs that you're in a parasocial relationship. Do you remember when we covered that on our series? And we said if you can answer yes to 5 out of these 10 things, then chances are you're in a parasocial relationship. Do you remember that?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to pull that little list up and read it. I'm grabbing it. I should have saved all those notes that I did back then.
Yeah.
I didn't, though. I never save anything. Oh, not even my work stuff. I've kicked myself at work every day. Why did I save that 3 months ago? I knew there would come a time when I would need it.
Yep.
Okay. Hold on.
Oh, really, Robin? That will be interesting.
What?
Lori Daybell's sentencing is this week.
Oh, I thought she was already sentenced. Really? Where have I been? I thought that was over.
Amanda said emailed that to you.
Amanda emailed it to me? Good. Well, this is a different list than the one we covered on our series, but it still answers checks all the boxes. So hold on. Let me share the screen. If I can find you again. Why do I keep losing you, Leanne?
I don't know.
Because I have too many tabs open. Which one are you under? Oh, for the left. Oh, here you are. Okay. I might not be able to share this. I think I went live on we went on live, not on Google,
Oh.
but we'll see here. Hold on. Entire screen.
Oh, Monday she gets Sherry. That will be interesting to see what she gets.
I wonder what's going to show here. Oh, it's only going to share our screen of the live. Well, I'll just read them. I'm just going to read them then. Because I went live. I started our live. You know how you have to do it on Google Chrome where you can't share your screen? Well,
Yeah.
I was an idiot and went on Firefox by accident. So, because I use Firefox when I do my work, because I VPN on it. So I went in, I ended under my work one. But all right, hold on. So here's some signs and red flags of that you're in a parasocial relationship. It says, number 1, you're an up-to-date follower. That means you know everything they're doing at this very moment. You know everything about them, everything that is the most recent. So your knowledge of this creator would not be something you watched that they did 2 weeks ago. It would have been up to the moment. Number 2, you romantically love them. 3, they're your trusted aide. 4, you think you're friends. 5, you blast them with emails and DMs. 6, you believe that they don't advertise for money. 7, authentic or not, you have to follow them. 8, you think that they were a god or a goddess or a queen or a king. I mean, that's suiting, right?
Mm-hmm.
impacts the parasocial relationships. You become dependent, you forget reality, it can compact your real relationships, it can impact your choices, and you begin to have self-doubt. I need those 10 signs that we had when we did the series because those were, oh my God, so relatable. Remember?
Mm-hmm. I do.
Morning, Betty. I'm clearly not parasocializing with you two, just here for the company as I'm fasting and want to eat my arm. Oh my gosh, girl. You need to get off YouTube. Thanks, Christy. You're welcome, Sherry. Don't love me too much. Take a break from me, Sherry. No, I'm just kidding. Um, Morning, Betty. So I'm dieting with you, right? I gave in, and do you know what I did? While we were at the auction tonight, I literally made 2 grilled cheese sandwiches and one of those jumbo cans of tomato soup, and I ate the whole thing. And I burnt my grilled cheese, and I still ate it.
I
And
remember
that
that.
was because I was looking at hair clips, of course, at 11 o'clock at night and I did so good all day. I barely ate anything, but I got so hungry. I wanted to eat my arm, so I ended up freaking ruining my whole diet.
She said, but you get to smoke while dieting. Hate you.
This is true.
You
71
got
said, I've ignored a lot of red flags after dealing with people online, and especially in YouTube. I am way more self aware anymore on who should be around me. Yeah,
hear
me
you.
too. That was a big lesson I had to learn. When I first came in here, I was just like first and last name up in on my profile, trusted everybody, talked to everybody. Boy, was I an idiot. I, I will never be that way again.
You learned the hard way, didn't you?
Oh, we really honestly did. No, I really, really, really. There's 2 schools of thought on human nature. And I was a political science major. I have a political science degree, so I had to take a lot of philosophy classes. And there's 2 schools of thoughts philosophically. And it's Thomas Hobbes and John Locke. And one feels that humans were born inherently good, and the other feels that humans were born inherently evil. I'm one of those people that feel that human beings are born inherently good. But because I've always felt that way, I've always given people the benefit of the doubt and tried to see the good in everybody. And not that I'm some innocent Miss Priss that does no wrong in life. I'm not some kind of martyr. I'm not saying that. But I always, always try to empathize or try to put myself in another person's shoes before I make a final judgment, right?
Mm-hmm.
But ever since my YouTube life, I now flip that and I feel that people are born inherently bad and they work at being good. Huh?
A lot of them are, that's for sure.
And I think they work at being good because they don't want to be bad. So I got a little mixture going there. I'm starting my own school of philosophy, but
Yeah.
I never used to feel that way until after I went through what I went through.
Yep. Robin said some are born bad and try to do good, and some just bask in their dark side.
Yes.
Look at Sherry said, if I tell you I love you, don't believe it. Maybe I'm not going to bed yet. I love it.
It's a red flag, Sherry. Put up the white flag. No, just kidding.
Hi,
Hey, Sassy. Sassy said weird shit happens to her all the time, Leanne. So, Sassy, that tells me don't buy that hairdryer from Temu because what happened to me will happen to you.
Right. So done with it said, I just don't get personally bent out of shape over these people. Even NC laugh about her. I don't get people feeling everything personally. No, I don't either with her. I don't even care.
No, but there's been some things that she's said and done about people that affected me. It made me feel awful for them.
Yeah.
And I'm not even talking about myself. Like there were things she said about Scarlett that was just brutal. Siren, it was just absolutely brutal.
Yeah.
Who else? Yeah. Robbie. Like I have heard her. I mean, I don't know. I think she's the only person I've ever encountered
Sassy
that has
Darcy
ever
not
been
messing
that brutal.
difference. Yeah. That's true.
Yeah, that's very true. Yeah. But she's probably the most brutal person I think I've ever encountered in my life. She
Yeah.
is. Yeah.
I have to
It's just
agree.
awful.
Sherry says now she needs to watch the hairdryer video again. Oh, that
So
hairdryer.
dumb. I can see why you get personally offended. I don't get these. So yeah, well, I know. Well, they're white knighting for it because they're in a parasocial relationship, which is one step down from a cult. And what it is they live in a bubble, and she's really, 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 really good at pulling people into her world.
Mm-hmm.
She's really good by making them believe she's allowing them, because she is, to
Mm-hmm.
see certain sides of her personal life. Now, it's a quote unquote when I say she's allowing them, because all creators only let you see what they want you to see, right? So
Right.
she's really good at making people feel like they know everything about her.
Yep.
That's why she talks about Nana. That's why she talks about Dalton, her kids,
Yep.
her aunt, everybody.
Mm-hmm.
And then you start to feel like you're family, and that she's different from other creators, that you really have a friendship with this person because they share so much. But here's the thing with creators and subscribers. It's very one-sided because there's one of them and there's hundreds of subscribers who are all sucked into this one person who couldn't possibly give the same attention to all hundreds of each hundred of those people
Mm-hmm.
give to her. So it's very one-sided. She couldn't possibly have real friendships with any of those people. It's not
Yep.
possible. It's a tactic. So once you start to feel that you are friends and you are part of this person's life and you know them so well, you want to defend them. When they have things bad happen in their lives, like their bank account gets hacked, you want to help them.
Right.
You don't see the people in your life that you care about and are your friends / family struggle.
Mm-hmm.
So then when other people start to call that person out, that's when it becomes the us versus them war. And the more the other side calls the behavior out and bashes the behavior of that person that you're worshiping, the stronger your bond to that person gets.
Mm-hmm.
You're not making them see the light. You're making them to go away from the light even more. You're victimizing them in their eyes. Even though you're out there enlightening people, you are victimizing that person in those people's eyes, which
Right.
makes their bond even stronger, and that's why they white knight.
Mm-hmm.
It is very, very hard to get out of a parasocial relationship. Extremely hard.
Yeah. We can say that
It's,
for a fact.
yep.
Robin said she thinks someone picked on Natasha and treated her badly in the past.
I don't think so. I think she was just born inherently evil. Let's see. I used to say that too. I used to get really upset about that when we would be on the phone. I'm like, people just don't treat you like you're human, Natasha. They don't understand that you have real feelings, and it's a shame. Like you do. You're a human. And she used to get up there and say that on her panel.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I have human emotions too. I'm not a robot. When you guys bash me, I feel it. I would say that to her, and she would say it on her panel.
Mm-hmm. Morning Betty said, when did you see it? When did you see she was brutal?
Well, I mean, I don't know if you guys watched me a lot, but when I started shutting my camera off and falling off the panel, I did that when she started really
You would
tearing.
fall off the panel on purpose.
Yes. Then, and then we'll call each other.
Mm-hmm.
And but when you're friends with somebody, so okay, so look at your friendships in real life, right? Or your real friendships. I shouldn't even say in real life. Look at your real friendships.
Mm-hmm.
Friends aren't perfect.
No.
You accept your friends for who they are, and you try to be there to guide them and support them just like they should do for you, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if you're not going down the right path, you expect your friends to tell you that, and you don't just throw them away.
Right.
That's not what we do. We don't throw our friends away.
Mm-mm.
So we really thought she was our friend because we were always on the phone with her, because she waited till we came on panel to go live sometimes, because if when she went live we weren't on panel and came into the chat, she would call us up.
Yeah.
When she was at the casino, she would call us. When she was driving home with her daughter, I was on the phone with her all the time when she was on the road.
Yep. Hi, Ladybug.
I literally believe she was my friend. So I didn't want to throw her away, but I also didn't agree with a lot of things. But you have to keep in mind, I really believed she was being bullied and I thought she was a victim. So who was I to tell her how to defend herself from that? It wasn't the way I would choose to defend myself, to go up there and rip people apart and call them names, and just the brutal things she would say isn't something I would do, but it wasn't my right to tell her how to handle the people that were victimizing her. And I put that in quotes. I know better now.
Right.
The
So
victim is
Jonathan said, no, they didn't pick on her. My relatives went to school with her. They said she was spoiled and bossy.
see?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I believe that because you have some empathy when you go through that in life. You know, even if it does make you go the opposite way and you just become mean and hard from it, underneath there is something in you that's human.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't know. All I know is like she said, if she didn't boot me, I would be there now. It's trying to get on her pill. No, I wouldn't be. Because Leanne and I were on the phone every night talking about when we started seeing it,
Mm-hmm.
thinking, how are we going to get away from it?
Yep. Because we knew what was going to happen and the fallout.
We knew.
I'm after.
Right. We definitely knew.
Hi, Carolyn.
Hi, Carolyn. Oh, I didn't read what was said. Let me read. What did Hippie say?
Oh, I don't know. I missed it.
I missed it too because I was blabbing. Did y'all see proof that knew about no one speaking her? I gotta read that again.
I don't know how I missed that.
Me neither. But we were talking.
Yeah.
Did we all see the proof though? Oh my gosh. Here's what I have to say about that. Even if that's true, even if it's true, why does the 24-hour thing matter? Because it happened. It doesn't matter when it happened.
Right.
Her son was spoken on. She was bashed, tortured, bullied,
Hi, Margot.
made fun of,
Hi, Beth.
ridiculed, and made content day and night and day and night and day and night. And I know that because I sat next to her.
Yeah.
And that's why me and Leanne are being bashed on her channel tonight, because we said it last night. I promise you, I wouldn't get up here and lie to you. Leanne and I were there through all of that, and it happened.
Yes.
I'll say it again tonight. Leanne even unwittingly fell for some of the ridicule because Natasha loved when Leanne did parody voices and asked her to pretend like she was using Carolyn's voice and read something that Leanne didn't pre-read. It was sent to her right in real time, and it was about Carolyn's son.
And I cried.
And Leanne cried for days.
Begged for forgiveness because I still feel terrible about that. And that happened to me.
So I don't understand why everybody's hanging on this one thing. Whether it's true or not, I don't know. But it shouldn't matter.
No.
The woman's son was talked about. The 24-hour part or whatever part doesn't matter. The video was shown that Robbie made even after Robbie told her not to show it. I witnessed it. I don't know what more to say. What's happening to this woman shouldn't happen to anybody.
No. Not at all. Hi, Debbie D.
If I lost my child, I don't know how I would react. It wouldn't be normal. It wouldn't be what people call normal behavior. How can you be normal? And if you choose to go, if I ever chose, God forbid if I ever had to feel that pain, but if I chose to come to my community for comfort or support, that's my choice. Why are we judging and bashing somebody for that?
Right.
It doesn't, I don't know. I don't know what to say, guys. I think we're worrying and prioritizing about the wrong parts of all of this. The important part of this whole thing is there's somebody attacking a person's deceased child, adult child, but a deceased child. And that's all I have to say about it. You guys can be mad at me or not, but like you, I'm entitled to my opinion. And Leanne's entitled to her opinion. We stand on the same opinion because we were over there. We were there night after night after night when it was always about MRB. Like the same video that she showed 2 years ago, she shows constantly now. We're not making it up.
Right.
Do you think that I want to have to say this so that tomorrow she can rip me apart some more like she did tonight?
Because she will. We'll both get ripped apart again, but I don't care.
We need to reprioritize the way we think in this community.
Yes.
And just certain things should just not be acceptable. It's not acceptable in our real lives. Why is it acceptable on here?
I agree 100%. Captain Lee, no thanks needed. We'll always speak up and tell the truth.
But even if, okay, so I don't believe that she hired a PI, but even if she did, what does that have to do with somebody bashing her? It has nothing, the two don't correlate. You're saying that she hired a PA, so then the retribution, we all have to seek retribution in this community and pay the piper, right? So the way that she has to pay the piper is to be torn apart every day?
No.
Okay, and even if she did hire a PI, it's no different than what some of these creators do with their loyal parasocial cult-like members who research everybody.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same thing. They might as well be PIs, but they're unpaid.
That's right, Carolyn. It's your son and no one should talk about him. I agree.
A hired PA in a group, hiring a normal PA is much better than have a group of crazed people who can't see reality digging into people's lives. I'd much rather
Right.
have a PI investigating me than a bunch of crazy people who hyperventilate because a woman lost her channel.
Yeah.
I know, I'm not saying you did. I'm just, Carolyn, I'm not saying, that's not what I mean. But even if that were true, it's no different than what a lot of these other creators do. They have a group of loyal following that will research everything about everybody that is they feel is an adversary. Bash me for it. Bash me for it, Natasha. No, I'm not arguing with you, Hippie. I really am not. I promise
No.
you I'm not. I don't want to argue with people. I really don't. Because all this negative stuff it's not good for anybody.
Mm-mm.
We've been through all the negativity. It's not healthy. I'm not
No.
arguing. I just don't understand. I don't understand why this is even something that people see different sides on. Like there's just like a social norm and social morals. Lines shouldn't be crossed.
Yep.
That's all. And I'm a little agitated because I did get bashed tonight. And so did Leanne. So
Yeah.
if I sound like I'm being argumentative, I do apologize. I'm really not. I told you people are entitled to have their opinions. We'll try to, as long as they're respectful,
Right.
hear them and discuss it. But I mean, come on, guys. This is just basic, decent human behavior. I don't know.
Right.
Yes, exactly, Carolyn. I saw that. No, it's okay, morning buddy. It's okay. It would have happened regardless because she's talking about us, you know.
Right.
So we'll get back to our regular scheduled program. Don't worry. And laugh and have fun. But I mean, somebody's got to say it's wrong.
Yeah.
And I'm not being a butt kisser. I'm
No.
just speaking how I feel. And I feel that way.
And so do I. I don't know. So done with it. Did you see what she said? I don't think it's going to stop. She's obsessed. What's the answer?
I don't know. I think this is all happening because the bottom line is accountability, and she's angry. Her channels go down all the time, right? But it wouldn't matter. Like I said yesterday and the day before that, if 20,000 people got together and stood in front of YouTube's headquarters with picket signs, it wouldn't matter how many times you reported a channel if you didn't break terms of service. And that's the blame here. That's what the problem is. It's breaking the terms of service. And I know a lot of creators do in one way or another, but this certain creator did it enough to lose channels. It's not one specific creator's fault. It's their fault. And like I said, in this community, people want retribution. And until people realize that you control your destiny in life, until they they get grasp that, it's not going to stop because we're always looking for someone to blame, and we want them to pay for it. And that's how I believe what is happening here. Someone's being made to pay for it, and that's Carolyn.
Right. And Carolyn's 100% right. She caused her channels to go down. Yep.
Yeah, Dave, I know. Pretty much. So I don't think they're what the answer is. I really don't know. I just know that I'm not, you guys all know I'm not a Karen. You know, I swear. You know that I get a little bit fired up. I'm not a child. I don't try to pretend to be one. And I definitely don't try to pretend to be sweet and innocent. But
No.
I mean, we just need to treat each other better. Treat people how you would like to be treated. It's basic kindergarten education.
Mhm.
You learn that in kindergarten. Treat people how you want to be treated. You don't go on a platform and make fun of people.
No.
You don't go into people's real lives and out it. You don't shame one another.
You don't dox people.
You don't dox people.
Stalk people.
Ridicule, laugh at. We were supposed to have been taught that in grade school.
Right.
I can honestly say I've never looked anybody up in my entire, not even my ex-boyfriends. I don't care.
I just have no desire to do that.
Me neither. If you're my friend and you treat me well, I don't care what. I don't care.
They're all tagging Carolyn.
Who?
I don't know. She just said they're all tagging me.
I'm sorry, Carolyn.
Me too. It's ridiculous.
A human on Twitter answered MC and told her they checked her channels and she was terminated for circumvention, but she still claims it's. I know. And everybody showed that, but people choose not to see it.
Yeah. Same here, Captain Lee. I hated bullying in school too, and I really hate it on YouTube.
I mean, I went through it. I mean, she got up on there when. What was my crime, Leanne? You know what my crime was I went on Dorothy's and stood up for her.
Right.
But because I wasn't around for 2 weeks and going into her channel every night, because that's when you and I started pulling back from her, I didn't get permission to go, and I wasn't being controlled. So even though I went on there and spoke nicely and highly of her, I was still a criminal.
Mm-hmm.
I was still horrible. I was still not loyal to her. And that was my crime. And for that, what did I pay? She got up there for 3 nights in a row and destroyed me.
Mm-hmm.
You guys know how awful that feels.
I know. I was with you there 100% of the way.
I cried my eye, and I'm a tough girl. I cried my eyes out. It's awful to go through that, to be judged by hundreds of people in a chat and them all just ripping you apart. Can you imagine if you times that by 30 and have video of after video and after video and after video made about you and your family?
No, I know.
How would you behave if that was happening to you?
Right.
That's what you got to do. You got to put yourself in other people's shoes a little bit and try to see it from a different point of view.
Mm-hmm.
I know how bad that hurt me. I can't imagine going through what's happening in this situation. I couldn't even imagine.
No, I'm with you 100% on that too. Because I know I was there with you when you were going through the worst of it.
I was devastated.
Yes.
And you know how hard it was to not stand up for myself? Because you guys know me well enough to know that I will. You know, I come on here and rant when I'm upset. Do you know how hard it was for me to keep my mouth shut and handle that with grace? Because I knew if I didn't, it would just never stop. You know how
That's
hard
why
that is?
I told you to vent to me so that it didn't escalate.
I
Yeah.
could have released messages. I could have done all kinds of things. I could have done on the panel tour and hate tour and everything
Oh,
that
yeah.
everybody ever left their channel did. I didn't do any of that. I kept my mouth shut. And I'm still paying everyone now and again for it.
That's right, Captain Lee. She said suddenly everyone there hated you because she turned on you. Yeah.
Right. I'm not making this about me, but my point in all of this is what I went through was a little speck compared to what's happening here. And I know how hard it was for me to keep my mouth shut there. I would never be able to do that if this was happening to me.
And Carolyn just said, hell to the no, still has her kids' pictures up bullying them. That is absolutely infuriating to me. Why are we bringing children into this? I don't even know what to say because it just makes me so darn mad.
Because, you know, and here's the thing. Everybody wants to scream, you don't bring children into this, but it's okay when they do it to somebody they don't like. When it happens to somebody nobody likes, it's okay.
And it shouldn't
But it's
be
somebody
okay
they
no matter
like,
what.
right. But when it's somebody they like, oh, it's the worst thing in the world. Because if you were talking about their favorite creators' children, it would be a national travesty. But because it's somebody they don't like, it's not only okay, it's hilarious.
Yeah. Robin said, well, it made you stronger, Christiane and Leanne. It also made our friendship stronger.
Yes, it did. And I gained a lot of good people and friends. Yeah. I know. I'm not saying you didn't, Carolyn. I know that. I said that before. I said, leave her community alone. Yeah. All they want to do is do their true crime stuff, have their auctions, do their crafts, be with each other.
Yeah.
And enjoy their nice community that they have. That's all they want. Just leave them alone. I know you were quiet. I know that. What I'm saying is I would never have been able to be.
Me neither.
It's not okay. None of it's okay.
No. Not at all.
You know, the interesting part, and Leanne and I talked about this earlier, when we saw those mod chat release, some of those people in there I had a personal relationship with, and one of them in particular would call me and was ready to leave the community because they wanted to know where the 20,000 went. Now they're one of the biggest Doberman pinchers she has.
Oh, yeah.
I was the one that talked her out of leaving. Isn't that ironic?
Yeah. Sassy Darcy says, I want to know. Whoops, my chat moved. She says, I want to know how Natasha got her hands on personal texts from Carolyn. I don't know.
I don't know.
That's true, Robin.
There's so many there's so much. This is how there's so much flipping and flopping that goes on. It's you never know who's doing what on any given day. Like
That's
the
true.
people that are in one creator's chat today will be in their enemy's chat in 2 days from now.
Mm-hmm. That happens a lot in this community, more so than I've seen in any of the other communities I'm in.
Right. And a lot of creators have personal relationships with people and their subscribers. So all it takes is one. You this one person's in your chat this week, you open up to them, you share something with them because you think they're your friend, and they're gone next week and they're blasting it, or they're sharing
Mm-hmm.
it, or they're saying, look what I have.
Yep. Carolyn said that she's obsessed with her and trying to break her using her kids.
Yeah.
I know. And you are so strong, Carolyn. I admire you so much for that. You are so much stronger than I could have ever been in that situation.
Yeah. No, I know, and that's all it is. There's so much hate bonding going on. These people don't even like each other. They don't even like each other, but that's how deep. And I'm not just talking about that faction of the community. Like there's a lot of creators right now going through tons of drama. Well, a few, I should say, not a lot. And the people that are against them hate each other, but their hate for that person is so strong it brings them together. They don't care. I don't know. There's no ceiling in this community anymore to what is wrong and where the line is. There just isn't. I don't know what the answer is.
I don't blame you, Robin. She said that'll probably be me because I go everywhere. When people start bashing people, I leave, though. Yeah, I don't blame you.
No, that's different. I mean, it's the people that are doing the bashing together
Yeah.
and the digging together and the stalking
Mm-hmm.
and all the behind the scenes that goes on together. I guess the best, and this is what Leanne and I try to do. We started our channel. We we got to like 1,300 followers in what, 3 weeks? I don't remember.
It was quick.
It was I please don't somebody quote me on the number, but it was well over the 1,000, and it was fast, and we had a lot of people in our chat all the time, but it was becoming really negative, and we had to take a break for various reasons. And when we came back, we decided we weren't going to ever go back to that again. And we don't get a whole lot of people in our chat, but we get quality people.
Yes.
People that are here for us and not drama. And I'd rather have it that way. And Carolyn, you have a very strong, really kind and supportive community. You really, really
Absolutely.
do. And that's your solace. That's your bubble. And I don't know what the answer is, but I guess if I were you, just keep using them for your support to hold you up through it. And do what you're doing legally. And life has a way of working out, and the good always does come to the top, and it may take a little longer than it should, than what seems fair, but it will.
Hi, Deborah.
That's right. Nothing is. There's no ceiling. I mean,
I remember that, Robin.
I know, Captain Lee.
Yep, I agree.
Yeah, Robin. Remember when NC and Glenn thought that we had that chat on Facebook to try to take her down? Paranoid. Yeah. I mean, we had a chat, Robin and a group of wonderful ladies, Andera, Dawn, just a group of wonderful ladies, Jackie,
Mm-hmm.
me, and it was a coffee group. And every day, and I think Carolyn has something similar. It wasn't Slack, but it was a Facebook group, and there was always somebody there.
Yeah, it
And
was
no
not.
matter what was, yes, no matter what time of day or what was happening to you, all you had to do was go in there and ring, and somebody would come, if not everybody. And it was a support group made to support somebody that was sick. It ended up being a scam. She really wasn't sick. She had everybody fooled, but it was built around this person to try to help her.
Mm-hmm.
But it was also their purpose was to support one another. And I'm telling you, there were many things that Leanne and I went through that without those ladies in that group,
Oh
it would have
yeah.
been much worse.
Yes.
And what happened was it got leaked to somebody. So it got leaked to, or somebody got let into the group by accident, and it was Glenn. He was let into the group by accident, and then Glenn screenshot the members of the group and took it to Natasha. And she had this big live one night accusing all of us of being in a group to take her down. It had nothing to do with her.
Mm-mm.
It was about this woman that was sick. And it was about our friendships.
Mm-hmm.
But and people ended up being doxxed. Somebody, Robin, wasn't it your niece or somebody got doxxed, a child, because she put everybody's names up there, all of their Facebook stuff. It was, and I know Facebook is public, but it still felt like a violation.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was ridiculous.
Oh yeah, it was Robin's son. Yep.
That's right.
Yeah, we got accused of trying to take her down. So it's always somebody's trying to take her down.
Sassy Darcy says it also hurts watching ex Ramblers go to BBT's and Natasha's channel after knowing how these two had hurt Carolyn in our community. What the hell? I don't get it.
Because Sassy Darcy, people come on here. A lot of lost souls come on here. A lot of not lost souls, but people come to YouTube, and especially because of COVID,
Mm-hmm.
during COVID, this became really, really prevalent. They look for an emotional attachment that are not getting somewhere else, right? And they expect creators to give them the attention that they feel they need and deserve. And nothing in life is for free. I mean, we all learned that saying, nothing comes for free. So some people feel that by giving support to a creator, by being in their lives every night or being next to them or being on their pin, that creator owes them more than what they do. And when
Mm-hmm.
that creator doesn't give them the attention that they so desire and so need, then they get angry and they get bitter and they turn and they seek retribution. That's what the key theme here is. Everybody wants retribution. That's why this happens.
Robin said people said that my son shouldn't be allowed in Facebook Messenger chats and that I got raked over the coals for that. Then some wondered why I blocked them. Yeah, I remember that
See,
too.
that's what I'm talking about. It's the diversion of where the real problem is. It wasn't the
Mm-hmm.
fact that she put some kid's name up there and she couldn't apologize for it. It was the fact that Robin was wrong for having her son have one. Like, come on, that's not even logical.
Right.
People jump so many hoops to
It's
not look at what
gross.
the real problem is, to not look at what the real issue is. And the real
It's
issue there
gross.
was
Mm-hmm.
a kid got doxxed.
Right. And so Donut said she lost her channel the next day for doxing a kid. Yeah.
I
It's
don't
just a
know.
huge problem. Yeah.
It really is. Yeah. And the price is way too high.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Quite a bit.
we're supposed to teach our kids to not to be careful on social media because you don't want them getting bullied. You don't want them doxxed.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want strangers doing anything to them. But here we are, and you definitely don't want them to be the ones that do it.
Right.
But here we are, full grown adults, doing everything we're supposed to teach our children not to do.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't know, but for what it's worth, we feel really awful and really bad about it.
Yes. Yes, we do.
It's disturbing.
Yeah, to say the least, right?
Yeah. Yeah. And I just think at certain points, the only thing that will solve it, like, so done with it, what's the answer? I mean, there comes a point when the only answer is you have to go a legal route because all the other routes don't work.
Yep. And Deborah, you're 100% correct too. Some use hatred as their sole content. Yeah. As
Because
sad
it
as it is.
sells.
Yep.
Because it sells.
That's right. It does. Well, good,
That's
Robin. Robin said on the light side of things, she's made 30 granny squares. Good.
it's amazing. Hatred sells, and it's a business model used by media, and it
Mm-hmm.
makes their algorithm. The algorithm is even set to it. So whatever can bring about an emotional charge is what businesses do in social media to garner attention, to stand out, because there's so many social media outlets out there and there's so many creators, and the way that you stand out is by being the most charging to get somebody's reactions, emotions, and morals, their moral compass up in flames and get them going. That's how they make money. It's profitable. That's how people get, that's the biggest draw to people, is something that's emotionally charging.
Morning Betty says, for so many subs like myself, it all becomes very murky. I hear some things on one channel, other bits on other channels, and seldom know the whole story. All of this isn't black or white to me.
Right. It's very hard on subscribers that don't know the backgrounds of everything, that
Right.
just visit channels and use YouTube just purely what it's meant to be, is, I like this creator and I go in and they entertain me, so I go. That aren't invested in all the other muck. And then they don't know what to do. It happens to so many subscribers. They feel torn they feel like it's too much, becomes really negative and no longer a place where you enjoy, and then they leave.
Right. So done with it says going legal is a pain, but I've seen a few YouTubers get a PPO against folks. Yep.
Yeah. And morning, Betty, I don't know. Like, I'm trying to think, like, as a subscriber and what I do, because I do relate more as a subscriber than a content creator for some
Me
reason.
too. Me too.
I take the people out of it and I look at things for the face value. And if I see something happening, I don't look at necessarily who it's happening to or who is doing it. I look at, is this right or wrong? Like, is this something that crosses the line, so to speak? And there's so many things as a community that are done that do. And it's just like in real life, you can't just watch one news station because one is going to be too liberal and the other one's going to be too conservative.
Mhm.
And you got to try to find the answer somewhere in between. It's called responsible news watching. You have to do that.
Hi, Mike.
And I think you have to do that in our community too.
You have a good day too, Mike.
Bye, Mike.
That's
have a good day.
Robin. Robin says she's never made anyone choose.
Right. Nobody should make it choose. Oh. All right. Well, it's 2:30 in the morning for me. What is it for you?
4:30.
4:30. Yeah, I think we all need to get to bed. We're gonna end, and I'm really sorry for all this crap, guys.
Yeah.
Carolyn, I'm sorry for what you're
on.
No. And we're sorry, Carolyn, for what you're going through, honestly. 100,000%.
Boy, are we. Yes.
Yeah. Oh, like I hope and pray it gets better. I do. All right. So we'll be on tomorrow doing part 2. And hope we see you there.
Yes. Thanks everybody for coming. Hope to see you very soon.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everyone.